Welcome back, everybody. Today on the S&E project, I have a boot review for you. And I know the last boot review wasn't as popular as my other videos, but I'm sure you guys will like this one better than the last. So, without further ado, the boot I'm going to be reviewing for you today is the awesome, lightweight Altama ExoSpeed first generation. Now, as you can see, there is a lot of wear and tear on these boots because I wanted to test them out thoroughly before I reviewed them, because the last boots I reviewed, I didn't test them out as much as these, and I barely even tested them out. So I wanted to go ahead and test these out, well, a lot before I reviewed them, so that's exactly what I did. That's why you see all the wear and tear, and that's why the boots are all shaped and to my foot and stuff. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and get started. So these boots are a desert tan boot. They're lightweight. They're mostly ideal for, light duty missions, and they are uniform approved for ACUs and stuff like that. Also, they are great running boots, very lightweight and very comfortable. They do have a really good amount of grip on the bottom. The tread is, well, superb. Barely any slip. And when I was walking on ice with these, I mean, obviously you're going to slip with pretty much any boot, but I barely slipped at all with these boots whenever I was testing them on ice. So they're very, very good for, I'm not going to say they're very good for cold weather, because they're not cold weather boots, but if you do have like really warm inserts, you could wear these in cold weather because they do have a really good amount of grip. They are 8-inch boots, 8-inch starting from here going all the way up to the top, 8-inch boots. The sole pattern is lug, which is the sole, which is the inside and the outside. The upper part of this boot is tan desert suede, because they are desert boots, and they are air mesh, because the mesh is right here, so they are very breathable boots. If you look them up on Google or on Altama.com, they are very breathable boots. The lining is dual zone wicking and breathable. As I said, they're very breathable, and they wick off water pretty well. So if you're walking through like dew or like a small puddle, I mean, with most boots, unless they're waterproof, once they get up to about the water line gets about right here, you'll start feeling the water come through the boot, and that's with most boots. But the good thing about these is there's 2 drainage holes, and they are in step, so they're on the inside of your foot whenever you're walking on both boots. This is the left boot. Then I do have the right boot next to me. So they are in step drainage holes. The inner sole is removable, so you can change it to your foot if you wanted to, but my opinion, they're really comfortable insoles, and they are shock absorbent pads. So if you're training a lot, if you jump off of a high platform, if you jump right, it'll absorb a lot of the shock, so you won't hurt yourself as much. It's thicker. The thickest part of the sole, I mean, the most padded is like right here. Is where I feel it the most, because there's not much padding up here. There is, but there's not as much as it is back here. Obviously, because it's thicker back here. But the inner sole is thicker towards the back, which obviously gives it more shock absorbency. Moving on to the laces. The laces are paracord. They are paracord laces, which is really awesome. So if you needed to, you could take off the laces and use them for a shelter and whatnot. The inside is mesh. As you can see, it's mesh, so it is breathable. Once these boots get wet, it's pretty hard to, dry off. A good way I found drying off boots is you just put 2 pieces of newspaper in it, and it'll dry it off pretty good. The holes, the eyelets for where the the laces go through. They're plastic. They're not metal. Nothing on here is metal. It's all plastic or suede and leather and stuff like that. On the back here is a nice little loop to where if you wanted to, you could put the laces. But with these boots, the laces don't go very far, so you won't really have to do that. You just tie them and tuck them into your boot. So it's pretty nice. On the Altama website, they are worth, they cost $119.99, so $120 off the Altama website. I'm sure you can find them on Amazon for cheaper, eBay and stuff like that. I got these from my JROTC program, so I got them for free, but on the website they are $120, so it's a good price for a boot, lightweight boot, and this is very lightweight, and with it's very comfortable, very breathable. So if you're looking for an ideal running shoe, running boot, I'd recommend these. I don't recommend the Nike free run boots because there's barely any shock absorbency. They're very thin. They're good for running, but for anything else, they're really bad because they don't have any ankle support. These have very good ankle support, and they're also very good for running because they're very lightweight. So I do recommend these for running and those lightweight missions you guys go on or whatever. Very good boots. Anyway, this was the review of the Altama ExoSpeed Generation 1 boots in Desert Tan. If you have any questions or comments, please feel free to email me at beasty1066cruise@gmail.com, or just feel free to shoot a comment below. Thank you for watching. As always, stay safe, and I'll see you in the next video.